Hello everyone, this is Hero here. Welcome to another KOF98 after match online video. Today's topic, quite a few of you guys has been asking me to do. Okay, apologies for being late because there were other videos that was more important to do, so I actually put this off for quite a bit. What are we going to discuss today? Okay, basically we are going to discuss about Esoteric Stones. Okay, I did touch on this during one of my live streams previously. Okay, during one of my live streams previously. So Esoteric Stone, what is it? Basically, Esoteric Stones, they actually help your fighters become more stronger. So let's take Rugal for example. Under the Esoteric list, every fighter has a set of moves, okay, with all these direction arrows and the buttons. So basically these are all their commands. Okay, when you play the arcade game, you do all these commands to come up with certain skills and abilities. So in Ultimate Match Online, they added this in, but not as an arcade kind of gameplay style, but as a stats boost to your fighters. So let's go a bit more in depth. I will touch on the quality of the stones first. The most basic one, okay, the lowest quality is of course your white color stones. White color stones, their stats is not high. Okay, look, for DPS HP, white stone is only plus 60 attack, plus 210 HP. Compared to a green one is higher, twice the amount. Okay, blue color is even higher. Then followed by purple. Okay, then after that orange. I don't have orange DPS HP stone, okay, but they are much higher grade. Okay, I think you guys will have gotten the idea. The highest grade right now, okay, for the global for the Asia server at the moment is rainbow grade Esoteric stones. Okay, the stats is much higher. You guys can see, just one stone is plus 600 attack, plus 2100 HP. I think global side rainbow Esoteric stones is not out yet for you guys. Okay, not out yet. It's very hard to get rainbow Esoteric stones, only through a few channels, events, or yeah, actually mainly events. Sometimes through town, but town is very rare. Basically, town, in order to get rainbow Esoteric stones, I think so far from what I know is when you upgrade your town, when you start leveling up your town, like things like that. Okay, when you start to level up the badge and certain aspects of the town, then you can get the rainbow Esoteric stone. Other than that, most of the stones that I got is from events. Okay, it's from events. So let us go back to the tabs here. Okay, you have 3 grades: Junior Esoteric, Senior Esoteric, Super Esoteric. So what does all this mean? If you guys see under Junior Esoteric, the tab, you guys can see there's four boxes here. Okay, where you can put 4 different Esoteric stones. Most of the fighters is all 4 boxes. Okay, I think so far all is 4. Okay, you guys can see. So under Junior Esoteric, you want to fill up your Junior Esoteric boxes, you only can put up stones which is 4 commands and below. 4 stones and below. Okay, like this is a 4 command skill. Down, forward, down, right, A. Okay, this is 4. Okay, 4 and below. So even this double tomahawk skill is only 2 as it's only 2 buttons, you can put it in. You can put it into this slot. Anything more like this is 6. You cannot put it under junior Esoteric. Okay, you can't. So for Rugal, okay, I decided to go with genocide cutter. Okay, genocide cutter. So this is the skill. I put it in. This is the stats that you will get. Once you activate genocide cutter, you will get the stats from that skill. So in this case, it's attack plus 340, HP plus 2800, defense plus 280, perfect chance 2%. What is this perfect chance? Basically, in arena, for example, when your fighters start fighting, okay, each of them go out one at a time to do their normal attacks. Chances of them landing a perfect blow for the next fighter to come in is through here. Okay, the chances is increased through here. Okay, so besides having this skill, under here at the top here, the Esoteric attribute basically is the stats of all these 4 stones combined together with their level up stats. So you guys can see for the level, this stone up, okay, will be additional plus 0.03%. So this 0.03% will go up to here. So this stats is your total stones stats plus level. Okay, total stats plus level. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, you guys can see from here. So the higher level your stones are, this Esoteric attribute will go higher. This skill is when you put up the correct command. When you activate this skill, they will get all these stats. Okay, you guys notice at the moment, this is orange in color. What does this mean? It means that our Esoteric stones are all in orange, mostly orange, only except for this rainbow. Okay, the Esoterics are all in orange. They will go. This skill will be orange grade. The skill will always follow the lowest grade stone. So for in this case, is orange. So genocide cutter skill grade will be in orange. If I were to change this to purple, any of the stones to purple, genocide cutter skill will become purple. Okay, purple grade, and the stats will drop. You guys notice, okay? Look, from perfect chance becomes great chance. So this is what I mean. Okay, this is what I mean. So let us change back. Oh, where did it go? Okay, here. Okay, so lowest grade is orange, so you follow orange. If this whole row is rainbow color, okay, rainbow Esoteric stones, filled with rainbow Esoteric stones, this skill will be in rainbow color. Okay, this skill will be rainbow color. So hopefully you guys understand so far. You guys are following me so far. Okay, senior Esoteric, okay, it's the same basically, just that it allows you to equip a skill with more commands, like for these 6 buttons command, so you can build up to 6. Super Esoterics up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. Okay, you guys can see. But 8, not much. I think it's only this. This is only 7. Okay, this is only 7, but this is 8. Okay, so you can fill up to 8. So this is your total stats. Okay, it's quite a bit, quite a lot actually, quite a lot. So some may be asking, but hero, so what about the rest of the skills? Okay, do you need to try and put that in? Okay, you can't. Out of this whole list, you need to choose 3 to have them in junior Esoteric, senior Esoteric, and super Esoteric tabs. You need to choose 3 of them to be in these 3 tabs. The rest you can't use them. So why did the developers give us so many options? Reason being very simple. Because let's take junior Esoteric for example. You can do Rapu Can, which is down, forward, down, right A, down, forward, down, right B, or forward, down, B. Okay. But what happens if you do not have B or B buttons, especially B orange button? Let's say your 3 direction buttons, you have all orange grade, but you don't have B. Maybe your B is only purple grade, but you have an A. You have an A orange button, so you will go for Rapukan. Okay, Rapukan, everything in orange, your skill will be orange, your fighter stats will go up higher. So this is the reason why there's so many different type of skills that the developers give us to choose from. Just in case you do not have certain buttons, certain directions, then you can replace them with others. Then you can use other skills. The more rare buttons to get in the Esoteric Esoteric Stones normally is the A and B buttons and also the down button. Okay, these 3 stones are a little bit hard to get. Okay, a little bit harder to get. So hopefully so far you guys are following me. So next is I'm going to talk about melting. So what do you melt? You basically normally I'll just quick select and I'll melt white, green and blue stones. Okay, white, green and blue stones, because you will get a lot of white, green and blue stones basically. Look, I have a lot. Okay, a lot of greens. Wow, there's so much greens. Okay, a lot of blues also. Okay, so once you quick select this, okay, they will tell you, okay, maximum 100, you can only do 100 at a time. Then you can get 4,560 Esoteric Essence. Okay, come on, let's do it again. Okay. Okay, so when you get this, okay, Esoteric Essence, what does this do? Basically, you need this to level up your Esoteric Stones. How do you level up Esoteric Stones? Let me try and find a brand new stone. Okay, let's take real for example. Okay, this is a level 0 stone. Okay, level 0 stone. So how do you level that up? Normally you will level that up by in quick 50 levels for the first time. Okay, quick 50 levels when you click. Okay, you use up, I think about, is it a few thousand stones, a few thousand Esoteric Essence. Then once you hit that 50, you just click break. Okay, once you break it, you will go to the next grade. Okay, like for this, from defense +4 to defense +5, then the stats will go up. Okay, so this is how you level up. Bring all to 50 first. Okay, let's look again. Okay, orange color grade. Now I got 29,860 Esoteric Essence. 50 levels. Okay, it's about 2,000. Okay, about 2,000. You break. So this is how you level up your stones. After that, once you hit 50, in future levels, you just do an increment of 10. Okay, increment of 10 levels each. Just do 10, 10. So which means that you do 50, 50, 50 throughout. Then you slowly do an increment of 10 levels for each stone. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm doing here. My Omega Rugal stone is all 70. Okay, because I slowly bring everything up. Okay, to 70. Okay, like for this 50, I will slowly bring that up to 70 also. Okay, like you click quick upgrade, it will always be in tens. Okay, they will break. Okay, but do take note. Try not to spend too much diamonds. No, not too much diamonds. Try not to level up your Esoteric Stones too fast. Why? Because it will take up a lot of your gold. Okay, it will take up a lot of your gold. So you do not have enough gold, then try not to go all out. Slowly. Okay, do it slow. Do it slow. So next on the list that I want to talk about is every time you get a new fighter, okay, you can get a lot of Esoteric essence. How? Let me pick one fighter. Okay, let's take Kula for example. Okay, no, let me take an even newer fighter that I haven't done it yet. Okay, Nakaruru, definitely not done. Okay, look, when you get a new fighter, okay, you can get all these tasks. Okay, look at all these tasks. Once you fulfill these tasks, you get all these rewards. Okay, Esoteric Essence and gold. So how do you do it? Basically, you just equip all the Esoteric skills to unlock all these rewards. So let's use Super Historic, then just do this, okay? Quick set, okay? You just set, okay? They will remove. Actually, you can just quick set immediately. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, you slowly go down the list. Okay, once done, you will notice, look, you have unlocked all the rewards, so you just receive all the rewards. So this is how you get the rewards for fighters under the historic list. There's a lot of fighters, so you do everything, you do every single one, then you can get a lot of historic essence. Okay, so let me go into more detail for each historic stone. Okay, what each stone does and how do you equip the correct stone for your fighters. Let's take Rugal for example. You guys notice, let's take the left arrow. There's different type of stones. You have a DPS HP. What does this mean? It means that it adds attack and HP. Okay, this stone adds attack and HP. DPS tank, this stone adds attack and defense. Okay, attack and defense. Tank HP, this type of stone adds defense and HP. Okay, these are the three main stones. Okay, there's nothing else. Okay, so this type of stone is all the same throughout all the different directions. Okay, you can find in the game. The buttons A and B, there's two types. You have the anti buttons, which adds up to your resistance rate. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, plus 1.6% at level 0. Okay, resistance rate for anti. Damage button at level 0 plus damage 1.6%. Okay, same as A. Okay, A has your normal anti that adds to resistance rates and your normal damage button that adds to damage. Okay, so these are the few buttons. So what type of fighter uses what type of stones? It all depends up to you, but of course there's certain fighters equipped with certain stones, they are much more useful. Let's take Omega Rugal for example. He is a tank. And he tanks very well. Okay, he tanks very well. So he's at the front row, so I put him at the front row. So what stones I give him? I give him tank HP. Tank HP basically increases his defense and HP. So you guys can see, under Junior Historic, I get him all tank HP and anti-B button. So under the historic attribute, you guys can see there is zero attack, but there is defense, HP and damage free, plus 3.12%. This is what a tank should have. Okay, this is what a tank should have. Under Senior Historic, okay, mostly is also tank HP buttons. Actually, I should change this also. Let me see. I can. Yeah. Okay, I can change this. Okay. So this is also tank HP. Let me level this up. Okay, so you guys can see the stats. Everything is in defense, HP and damage free plus 3.12%, attack 0. Super Historic. Okay, let me click change so you can see the full bar. Okay, this is a bit different. Okay, you guys notice there is DPS tank and DPS tank buttons here. One thing to note for historic list for this type of skill, you cannot have the same type of button in this whole command here. You cannot have. Okay, like here, like this down button, DPS tank. I also have a tank HP down direction, down arrow here. If I were to try and put another DPS, or I do not have a DPS tank. Okay, never mind. Let's put a DPS tank, DPS HP button. As for the DPS tank button here, you will notice unable to use the same kind of stones. Okay, you cannot. So because I already have a tank HP here, I need to put another one. So I put DPS tank stone here instead. Same for this, I have a tank HP button here. I cannot put the same one, so I put a DPS tank arrow here. Okay, so this is the best that I can do. So with this, there's a bit of attack, but there's mainly more defense and HP, and damage free 3.12%. So for Omega Rugal, you need to, for tanks like Omega Rugal, like zero, like many tanks you have to do this type of Esoteric Stones. Okay, so your tank stats basically will be very tanky. Okay, you guys can see here. Okay, all this adds up a lot. Okay, let's take a look at Rugal. Rugal is a bit different. You guys notice I give Rugal DPS HP stone. I do know some people they give Rugal DPS tank stones. Okay, look, DPS tank, because it adds attack and adds defense. I go for DPS HP because of Rugal is a bit different because of his skill. Okay, because of his skill. Okay, you guys can see because of his skill. You guys remember Rugal? You guys should know by now. He tanks by draining health. Okay, he tanks by draining health. You can see. Okay, 100% chance to cause 40% HP drain, extra 100% damage and HP drain if target is the DPS fighter. So he's not that tanky, but he tanks by draining health. Okay, this is stats. Oops. Okay, so I get him DPS HP stones, okay, and damage stones. Same for here. Okay, you guys can see. Okay, DPS tank. Okay, this whole row, you guys can see. Tank HP, DPS tank. Okay, mostly DPS tank and DPS HP and damage stones. Rugal is different. For gang fighters, most of the time we give them DPS HP also. Mostly backrow fighters we give DPS HP. Okay, mostly. Okay, mostly. Okay, unless you have not enough stones, then you have no choice. Okay, some of these stones I will try and switch them over. Maybe I will try Rugal with DPS tank stones. You'll see how it goes because I'm still testing. He does a lot of damage at the moment. Oh my god, something is very noisy. This is a very bad time. Okay, so anyway, I hope that I give you guys a clear introduction on Esoteric Stones. If there's any questions that you guys have, please do not hesitate and leave a comment down in the video and I'll try to answer you guys. Okay, so with that, okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.